Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on what time you're watching this next episode from me, Avomance, on the Avomancia Peninsula. I am next to this big muddy square thing that I am going to transform. I'm pretty certain it's going to become a markety type place, kind of the market outside the castle. That's quite standard. You'll notice, if you remember last time, I was absolutely bemused at myself having 2 double chests worth of eggs. They are now gone because I'm going to do something here. I think I'm going to do like a double level marketplace, turn this little rectangle into additional market, because I don't think the market would just be flat. You get what I mean? And maybe also over there on that little tiny corner, I'll do something over there as well. Not entirely certain yet. It's all just in my head, but we'll see how it goes. What do you think, Yellow? You think I should do that? You could not care less, could you? That's just rude. Anyway, shall we crack on? Because I think, I think we need to start building around here. I've brought an orange shulker down because I think I'm going to use the orange shulker with all of this stuff in it. So I've had a bit of a thought, and I had this after I shot the last scene, so I wasn't thinking it at all. I'm going to turn this market into the trading hall. So we've got our kind of open air free range trading hall over there, but I'm also going to create here the market stalls for each of the professions, maybe more of one type of profession, maybe I'll do more librarians or something like that. And then I'm going to create the trading hall here. So as I've got the functional trading hall, but also it looks, pretty decent, I hope, as well, actually. So I'm going to start to think about the design of the, what do I want? Let's use white first, and the white bed. If I start thinking about the design of these things here, I reckon we could start making some of the looks pretty snazzy. So if I look, see, I want them to be sufficiently big that we don't, I might need carpet. I'll work that out in a minute. If I have that like that, and that like that, hang on, I've got to think about this there and there. That's quite a big stall, isn't it? But that's okay. If I then lay down the white bed there, yeah, that works. I need to get the workstation, obviously, and if I then put that like that, there and there, if I grab, I'm making this up as I go along, people, I've literally got no plan. If I put that around like that, that like that, like that, and that like that, if I then grab, maybe if I grab some carpet, I could put it on top of there. Failing that, I could always put the trap door. If I grab, is it getting night time already? Blimey, that was quick. Right, so no, I don't want to do that. Where's my axe? There we go. Right, so get rid of that. If I put that there, I don't want these market stalls to look too complicated, but I do want a number of them, you see. So we're going to go for simple rather than complicated, I think. And I'm going to pop wool, so God help us all if there's a thunderstorm, because that won't work, will it? And create that like that. And what I want to do is I want to come up. Am I going to be able to jump onto that? I bet I'm not, am I? Oh, I can! Marvellous. Right, so that goes there. Like, no. Actually, no. We're not doing that. We're going to go one up and one up. We're then going to take out these and pop them like that. And that gives me kind of like a staggered tent, which I think is going to look far better. And I've got that there, that there, that there, that there, that there. So I'm come back down. I have that wall back, thank you very much. I need to get the workstations, obviously, but if I come back down, how does that look? Now I need to jazz that. Well, have I got a crafting table? Have I got some wood though, haven't I? So if I pop that in there and do that, I just pop down a crafting table on here. So I'm looking around for fizzing. The last thing I want is 3 episodes in a row getting blown up by a creeper on camera. That would be a nightmare. If I just put some carpet down there, I think I probably need 6 bits, don't I? If I put the carpet there, and there, I think they could probably still get off on via the bed, can't they? Not sure. I might need to be clever again. Let me put there. I get 3 more. That like that. That like that. That like that. And shift click that like that. That opens up like that, which I quite like the idea of. But I think they can get off here on the bed, right? So what if I do on these, just on the back and sides, I do a second row of those. They're a bit suspended though, aren't they? I don't know if I like that. I might have to rethink that one, because that doesn't quite work as a result of those fence posts not connecting up. What should I do? You are literally not going to believe it. Look at my arts. Do you know why my arts are like that? Well, I'll tell you, dear viewer, why my arts are like that. Because this blooming great big hole that was made when I was doing this. I was looking like this. I was going, how am I going to make that look better and look like it's suspended in midair? And then boom! I get thrown all the way over here. And there's a blooming great hole. Now, I never saw the green monstrosity that made that hole, but let's face it, we know what did it. I think there's something personal. I really do. That is 3 episodes in a row where a creeper has crept up on me and tried to blow my face clean off of my head. Not happy. Right, I think I've sussed it, because obviously if this canopy isn't supported underneath, it's just going to flap around like a flappy thing. So we're making supported canopies supported by wood in this configuration, and that way there's only, well, there's not even a 1 block gap, because the carpet fills up the 1 block gap. There's no way the villagers are going to get out of that. They go in through there, which is going to be fun doing that, I appreciate, but we're going to get them in through there, and we will then probably boat them across, won't we? So we'll boat them in, we'll close it. It sounds I've gone underneath it. Oh, I've got to look. Are you ready? I'm swimming. I'm literally swimming in a 1x1 space. I do hate it when they do. That's frightening. That literally looks like I've been trapped by a falling market stall. That is not good. Oh my goodness. Right, get out. Whatever you do, man, just get out. There you go. That's much better. So we're going to get in there. We'll try not to trap him by a falling market stall. Then I will put the workstation in one at a time. And that will allocate the workstation to the villager that's in there, because I only bring kind of nitwit unallocated villagers. I won't get any with professions already. And that means that they'll lock onto that workstation. I'll check the trades. And if it's a trade that I really don't want, I'll maybe break the workstation and put a new one in. And that will switch the trade. And theoretically, we should end up with villagers that have got awesome trades. But before I do that, I need to make all of the market stalls. And I'll worry about the workstations after. So I basically need to decide, where am I doing this? And I need to extend this floor area beyond, where's my thing? Beyond this thing here, because we're going to go for a 2-level thing. So I need to sort out more of this floor, get out of here, which means that I need to break this up. I need to get, right, so I need to put more floor in. Have I got any floor left? Or did I put it in here? I think I did, yes. I've got my soul sandies there. Let me put you back in there, along with you, that I had some extra there, and you, right, because I don't need you at the moment. I'm going to get normal dirt, gravel. I've got my spade. Where's my podzol? There's my podzol. Oh, phew. I thought I was in trouble then. Have I got no coarse dirt? Did I put my coarse dirt away? Right, okay, so I have to make some more coarse dirt as well. Have I got any more gravel? I've only got 44 gravel. It's all good. We'll get there. We seem to be getting all right. I've still got some of these suspended light things that are kind of in the way. So what I've done is I've placed the templates with the 4 bits of wood and a bed in a number of them. Some of them have got posts because I just happen to have the post in my hand when I put it down, and others have not. But so I've now got actually more than I have bed colours in and across. This is going to be like an opening area, primarily because I couldn't fit one in without it looking too cramped. So that's an opening area where people will come in, and there'll be something else there, not decided. Maybe I'll do barrels after we've allocated all of the workstations with the various villagers, because you know me, I do like a bit of a barrel. So what I want is I want my stack of those. We are going to basically decide that we are going to push these on top here. I'm going to need my scaffolding, aren't I? Oh, I didn't think I was going to need any scaffolding. That's annoying. I have to go and get some scaffolding. Where's my axe? I'll have that back, thank you. So you kind of, it's going night time again. Goodness, days go so fast in this place. Goodness me. Right, so I'm tempted to work through the night, but last time I worked through the night, I got creepered. And as a result of getting creepered, I got really grumpy. And I don't fancy being grumpy at the moment, so I may go and have a sleep. I probably need to sleep in the next night or two anyway, otherwise I'm going to get phantomed, and that really will irritate me. But I think we're doing all right. Well, I think we've been pretty successful, to be honest with you. I've added some buttons onto the sides, and also there's buttons on top. You're not going to be able to see the buttons on top. Hang on, let me just show you what I mean. So we've got some buttons on top there as well. Then it looks like the kind of the posts and the pins that are holding the thing on together. That was the theory anyway. I'm not 100% certain on that yet. My jury is out, but for now I'm going to leave it. We've got the lantern on the top, all the carpet is down, and we have, I think, 11, because we've got a couple of repeats, 11 stalls. I've added some extra light, but we've still got some areas that I think are probably, hang on, I'm going to put that there and that there, and that's consistent. Have I just gone through? Wow, I've gone through an entire stack and a bit of lanterns. Oh my goodness, I didn't think I'd have done that. Right, so all together, that is a not too shabby market. I do, however, need to start populating it, don't I? It looks like most of the unprofessioned villagers have made their own little village just on the outskirts of the other village, outside the fence somehow. Still don't know how they got out the fence, but they have anyway. Loads of them have. And I've got to somehow work out how to get these villagers in here. But obviously I'm going to try and boat them first. And I don't want the green coats. I just want the brown coats. Otherwise it ain't going to work. So if I put that boat there and give him a nudge. Hey, he got in for me. That's a very kind little villager. Thank you very much. Let's go down to the water's edge. Going down is fine. Going up is going to be more of a challenge, I think. So if I bring it over here, because I don't want to flood the boat, and I'm a rubbish driver, if I then get out the boat and come along here and put down, I don't know if it's going to work, you know, and put down a bucket of water there, that should push the water there, shouldn't it? If I refill my bucket, happy days. I come along here, get back in my boat. Am I now able to go up that water stream is my question. No, it just sinks me. Now, so much for that bloke that advised me to do that. Because I got told that the best way to get villages up was just flood the water stream and you could just go up it. But it's not true. I didn't think it was true. I was fairly confident it wasn't. Have I got any blocks? No, I haven't. Right, I'm going to take that block. I'm going to get rid of that water stream there. That's great. So now, did he just become a barrel man? Oh, that's annoying. Right, so I need to work out where else to get these villagers from, because I think there is an excess of barrels, and if I come this way, they're all going to become fishermen. We are over at Makes Baits Point, and I have done a sweep for creepers. I am not having my face blown up again after I fixed this place after last week. So let's get ourselves back over. Now we're going to say hello to a few new heroes first. If you want to skip this bit, the timestamp for after the Hall of Heroes is in the description below. I get why you'd want to skip over it if you're not interested in this bit, but I do recommend you come and celebrate these amazing people with me. Anyway, let's get ourselves down to the cobble area first. First off, an apology. I'm a plank. It isn't John Simmons, it's Justin Simmons. Justin, I'm so sorry. Just ignore me. I literally need my bump shred. So we were all straight there, Justin. Thank you very much. Ryan Mann. Ross, you asked Ryan. Ryan Mann, you are clad in iron there, my little mate. Look at you. You look fabulous. And I'm so pleased that you can join the cobblestone ranks. Really, really good to see you here. Stump. I just love that. Stump. What's your name? Stump. Awesome, brilliant, and even more brilliant when clad in silver atop a cobblestone block. Really good to have you, Stump. Thank you so much for joining us. Robert De La Riva, thank you for joining the cobblestone patron ranks. It is brilliant to have you in the centre of this can right next to Stump. It is brilliant, and thank you so much for the support. Anthony Artino. Anthony, thank you so much for joining these ranks. It's brilliant to have you in the group, and I hope to see you on the Avatopia server. Stan Chubb, really good to have you on the end here, mate. Thank you so much for joining. Your support is massively appreciated, and you look cracking on the end of the can clad in iron. Let's come along to, just got a couple of redstone people that I want to say hello to, coming down into the More Heroes room. This little room has been filled up. I'm going to need to expand out in that direction. Am I bothered? No, this is not the face of a bothered man. We have got first Stein Peters. Stein, thank you so much for joining the redstone ranks. You look fantastic on that redstone block in your silver armour. Really, really grateful for the support you've given me. I cannot thank you enough. And Julien Schioka, great. I hope I've said that right. If I haven't, I'm dead sorry. Bloke from London doesn't really get onto what sounds like Spanish names. But Julien Schioka, it is great to see you atop that redstone block. Thank you so much for the support. It is a pleasure to have you at the end of the row. Thank you so much. If you want to get involved with Patreon, it is dead easy. The information on how to get involved and the benefits of it are on avomance.com. Just pop over to avomance.com and you will see everything you need to know. We're going to pop over to the mate space now, out of the door. Just quick check of my 6 and my 3 and my 9, and hopefully we will be all right. Need to get myself a sign. One sign there. I've got some rockets. Yes, I do. Otherwise, it just won't do at all. Let's come up to the top of the stairs, and we're coming into this extension. We're starting to fill this place up as well. What episode are we on? 83, 84 for a... Yeah, okay. And we're going to pop episode 85. Right. Today, this chap has commented... He's been around for a while, but he's got especially commenty fairly recently. It's an absolute pleasure to have him in the mate space. It is overdue, so thank you. I've got to write it properly. Jeff Bledsoe, thank you so much for all the support and the comments and everything you've given me over the last goodness knows how long. And to celebrate your entry, yep, get dancing, Jeff. You know you wanna... Beautiful. Thank you, Jeff. Really good to have you amongst this awesome crowd of people. Let's get back over to the peninsula. I found a load of unprofessional villagers over this side, which is quite handy because I've then, there we go, getting in the boat. And they're getting the boat very kindly. But what that means is that I can come this way dead easy because I don't have to go up any hills. Going quite slow. And since I get on the water, you can see I've already transported a load across over there. Coming along. One of them's already, what? Hang on a minute. One of them has already become a farmer. Amazing. Right, well, you can come out the boat. There we go. And you can, and the plan is that I will basically, to start with, hope they wander in this direction. But if they don't, I'm gonna hold a workstation and try and tempt them in. But at least I've got some villagers in the right place, and they'll walk up the hill on their own for me. By the way, any suggestions other than pistons on how to get boats going uphill, I'd be very grateful. Now it's starting to get dark, and I'm hoping they're going to come and try and find the closest beds, which are basically the market is the closest accessible bed. So, but they all appear to have just frozen on the spot. So I'm more concerned that we're going to end up getting them zombied. So I'm going to light this area up a little bit whilst I work out how I'm going to get them into the citadel, because this is a challenge and a half. Is that I'm just going to go through all of these torches probably, but at least that way some of them might not turn into zombification people, which is not what I'm looking for. They're literally just stood there. I am not optimistic, to say the least. I'm walking away from that. In fact, no, I'm not. I'm going to set my dog on the skeleton. Come on, doggy. Come and get the skelly. You coming? You coming? Here, boy. Here, boy. Yeah, you are. You're good, doggy. No, you come this way. Come this way. There's a good boy. Right, so if I go this way, there's a skeleton over here. I want you to chew off its face. There's a good boy. Right, so where's the skelly gone? I know it's around here somewhere. It's literally disappeared. You saw it as well, right? It wasn't just... I wasn't going mad. There was definitely a skeleton down here. Oh, that's a shame. I wanted to see... Oh! There it is. There it is. Kill it, doggy. Kill it. It was hiding. It was hiding. Do it. Do it. That was the plan. You're a good dog. You get to eat the bone now. Right, I may have sussed this out. When it goes dark, the villagers just literally, they just stop moving. They freeze in place. And as a result, I've managed to push 4 of them together and lob them in this area here. And I've then set up this track which goes all the way into the marketplace. So hopefully, he says, hopefully when it gets nighttime I can just push more of them in. That's the plan. Let's see if it works. Right, we have 4 villagers in there. I decided not to try and corral any more up because this might not work anyway. I've strung it all up. There's like an activator rail doodad kick off there, and the end rail is turned off in the market, so the thing doesn't come back to get another one until I'm ready for them to come and get another one. So let's give that a little push. That should pick one up. Yes, it does. He should go rolling. Theoretically, I'm going to follow him. Goes all the way in and gets kicked out over there, which is great. So I now want to see if I can get him into literally any... Oh, where have you got that from? Where is your barrel? Where is your barrel? I need to know where your barrel is. How can you possibly have a barrel? Now I'm irritated. One must go and break all the barrels. Now, I don't mind telling you that there have been actual tears of frustration. I've broken it all down now, fortunately, because we got there in the end. I'm just going to turn around. I'm going to tell you a little story about barrels. When you use a kind of a decorative effect and you're more worried about aesthetic than you are about function, barrels are actually a really good thing to decorate your place with. Like, I got loads there. I had loads around, all around here. As a result, every blooming fisherman... Not even every fisherman, every villager that I brought in here turned into a blooming fisherman. And I have broken and reset. I don't look, there's one of them there, look. There's loads of them around. There's literally loads of them around. Have you got out your stall? Have you? Have you got out your stall? Don't you shake your head at me. I have been literally crying. There's another fisherman. Crying having to get all of the barrels. Where did you come from? All of the barrels gone. Making sure that there weren't any there. Are you able to get... You shouldn't be able to get out. How have you... Or maybe you've wandered over from the other side. That'd be all right. I'd be quite happy about that. You got customers already, people. I've had to literally break every possible interesting block. Bring them in one by one. Run the rail into the place. I had a bit of a mess up. I've had to put these here across the front because in actual fact the villagers can jump over with a bit of carpet on with literally no bother whatsoever. So I've had a few escapees as well, which actually that might be what one of those is. That might be an escapee. So this has taken me I don't even want to think about how long this has taken me. But eventually, we've got a load of stalls where I'm hoping the villagers are trapped with different professions. Now, what I've not been able to do, because I've not been able to make it work, is start to select the trades because, well, basically, you put them in there, you break the item of interest, you break the workstation, and they no longer seem to become unprofessional villagers anymore. I don't know if this is a 1.14.4 issue, but you can't start being selective like you could before, which is a bit of a shame, but never mind. Really, I'm not bothered about these trades. This is more, again, for an aesthetic than it is for a functional. I just thought it'd be a little bit of fun. But so we've made an open plan market with loads of them. What rubbish have you got? Yeah, so we can get bookshelves off of you. What use are you, frankly? What have we got on you? So our little sheep man, we can sell wool for emeralds. Okay, you're quite handy. Come along with our cartographer. None of these have been done up yet, so we can get maps. You'll probably end up quite good. I like you. Our food dude. Oi, butcher boy. Right, so we can sell raw chicken for emeralds. That's quite good. Probably be able to get plenty of that. So some of this is all right, but ultimately, what I'm really bothered about is the way it looks, and I think it looks absolutely brilliant. I'm very, very pleased. All in all, actually a fairly successful episode, albeit incredibly frustrating getting these little fellas into this place and turning them into what they should be. In fact, getting them in was a doddle, absolute doddle. Getting them to turn into the right professions, however, was literally a life's work. And, well, it is what it is. I am very close, I think, to letting loose some of these villagers. In the next few episodes, I reckon I'm going to be coming down and breaking down the walls to allow them to roam free. There's just a little bit more work we need to do, and we are going to be there. If you have enjoyed this video, please do remember to slap that like button. Be great to know you're enjoying them, and I will keep on making them. Also, if you've not done it already, please do hit that subscribe button. Be great to see you in my sub club, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.